I've got I've got pistols, I got revolvers, I got knives, I got swords, I got a spear. I've got a lot of shit. I've got a lot of weapons, man. But I also have mace, and mace is a really, really, really good tool in your arsenal for self-defense. You don't have to shoot people all the time. You really need to understand this. And there are some people out here who literally dread the idea of shooting somebody, let alone killing somebody. There are some people that do not want to take another human being's life. And I can understand that. I don't think it's really natural for us to be taking people's lives. But, or shall I say, and there are people that are squeamish when it comes to fighting. Not everybody's a fighter. Not everybody likes to fight like I do. Not everybody likes to get into fist fights like I do, right? And so your alternative is to carry mace. It is a very, very nice alternative. It is legal in most states that I can think of. I bought this today. This is only $25. I 20 yeah no 22. I gave my last one to my niece because I believe that women need to have something at all times, because women are constant targets. Women are constant targets because women have something that men universally want, and they have pussy. That's just the way it is. And I was just watching the Chinese historian, and he's a crazy dude, but he also makes a lot of sense when he was saying how there are certain there's a certain group. I don't want to mention the group. There's a certain group that has a culture from Asia that loves to take women, and they are allowed to pretty much flood Canada. And most of these guys are have never had sex before, and like he said, there is going to be an influx of women being taken by this group of men. There has been a lot of these illegal aliens that have been deleting American citizens, and they have been taking women. It's the truth. The story after story after story. And for the life of me, I don't understand all this pushback towards removing these people out of here, because a lot of them are gangbangers and they are criminals. And there's how many stories of women being taken and deleted by these gangbangers and criminals, including children. It's the truth. A black woman was carjacked and shot to death recently by one of these illegal alien gangbangers. And what do you get? You get from what is her name? Karen Bass, mayor in California. She is so opposed to ICE. I mean, it's just absolutely ridiculous. It really is. At the least, if you have you need to have a talk with your female family member. You need to have a talk. And I'm here to tell you, because I've been reading crime stuff my whole entire life. These animals, they take older women, if you know what I'm saying. Yes, it doesn't matter that she's 80 years old. They will take an older woman. I've seen these stories. I'm talking about the men that do this, the criminal men that do this. It starts with an R, it ends with a T. They will take older women. It's sick, if you ask me. I actually I know a man. We used to work in the same hospital. I was a CNA over 20 years ago, I think it was. And this man that I work with, and I was cool with this guy back, he's actually still married to the same woman. She never left him. It's insane. One of his patients that he was taking care of, he physically took her against her will, and he was arrested by the police. I still don't know why anybody would do this on the job of all things. This is insane. On the job of all things, right? So everybody should have at least this. If you don't want a gun, you need to have mace. It is it is an attitude readjustment device. It stops bad attitudes. I've used it on people before. I have used mace before. I used to work in a store a long time ago, a bookstore, and I remember there was this guy being racist and belligerent, and I whipped out the mace and I sprayed him, and he ran out the door. It is a very quick attitude adjustment. I don't have to whip out the Glock 19 all the time. I don't have to whip out the knife all the time. I don't have to kill all the time, because now you're dealing with a major serious situation. Most of these dudes out here, they're just out here jaw jacking, to be honest with you. But as older as I get, do I want to get into a fist fight? No. Do I want to break my arm? Or the older you get, you think about injuries, right? If I injure myself now, how am I going to go to work every day? Right? So if I'm telling you to leave me alone, and I know you ain't about that life, and I'm once again, I'm telling you to leave me alone, and you walk up on me, I'm going to spray you. I'm going to spray you. That is a immediate. He's going to turn this attitude around, and he's going to hobble away because he won't be able to see. And think about it this way. That person is scared, whether they want to believe it or not. Because if I spray you and you're coughing and you can barely see, you know what I can do to you? I can do whatever I want to do to you. So that is an immediate attitude adjustment. I've been watching some, you just type in YouTube pepper spray compilation. I'm telling you, it is an immediate attitude adjustment. And for the life of me, I don't understand, especially in places like New York City, where women are getting taken all the time. I don't understand why women are not carrying pepper spray. I really don't understand. It's $25. It could save you from getting taken as a woman. It could save a child from being abducted. It's the truth. It could save a man from being assaulted by a group of a couple of people, right? Because I'm not going to get into a large argument with you. I'm not going to get into a fist fight with you. I got too much to lose. It's the truth. I'll spray you, and you'll hobble away, and I'll walk away, and you went home safe, and I went home safe, and that's all I wanted to happen, right? I do not, closing it out, I do not see the need for people buying these pepper guns that are like $200 or more. I don't see the need for that. Just buy a $20 can of mace. It's legal in most states that I know, and spray the motherfucker in his face. That's it. It is within 5 feet. There are bigger versions out there, but then you got to worry about concealability, and now people know that you have stuff like this on you. So I just go for the little tiny fit in your palm device. It has the strap there. It has the safety thing on the top. You have to push the lid open, press the red button. That's it. And It's so powerful that I even, when I sprayed the guy in the store, I got a whiff of it because it's in a closed space. And even I was coughing. But he ran the hell out of there. It took me a couple of minutes to air out the store. But I'm telling you, you need to put this in your self defense toolkit. You need to put this in there because it ain't about killing all the time, it ain't about wounding all the time. And definitely stabbing. Like, listen, I understand that 9 times out of 10, your ass is gonna go to jail if you stab somebody unarmed, even if they started a fight with you. You know what I'm saying? So just mace them. Go home. That's it.